The door is open, the kettle is on. Welcome to Sherry's Remedy Room. Y'all, do you make homemade sodas or do you want to make homemade sodas? Because that's what we're going to work on today. Now, if you've been following me for some time, you know I do this soda making thing. I love a good homemade soda. So we need a base for that called a gingerbug. And I'm going to teach you how to make a gingerbug today. But first, if you could be so kind to share this out, make sure you are following or subscribed to my channel page. And leave a comment. Let me know. Homemade sodas, how you do this. We ain't using no carbonated water or seltzer water and all that. We gonna build us a gingerbug, which is a live starter culture similar to sourdough starter or a SCOBY. Use sourdough to make bread. Use a SCOBY to make kombucha. We gonna use a gingerbug to make homemade sodas with a natural wild fermentation or carbonation also, which is good for the gut. So we need 3 ingredients. Now, I did do this before with raw cane sugar, but I ain't care for the taste of the molasses in my ginger ale. So I decided let's go back and make it again with just plain white granulated sugar. Now, the fermentation process will eat up this sugar. It needs sugar to be able to do its thing, activate and live. So we do feed it sugar, and I'll explain all that. First, I'm gonna start with an empty jar. In this jar, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 2 cups of water in here. So when I do add my other things, I don't have to measure my water now because I can use my jar. So let me turn you so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. All right, so here I have 2 cups of non-chlorinated. I'm using distilled water. I only use distilled water. I've never used well water, spring water, no other kind of water other than distilled water. You want to make sure you have no chemicals in your water. Now my ginger, y'all know I'm going to grow this. I plucked this piece off because I can grow more ginger from that. See that grow? I'm going to put that in my garden. I got some more here, but here I have a piece that's not growing. I mean, it's growing, but it ain't going wild like the other piece. So I'm going to definitely use this piece to get started. Now you need about 2 tablespoons of, I've used chopped ginger. You can grate your ginger. You can shred it. You can roughly chop it. You can grind it up. Whatever you want to do. Leave the skin on because all of the magic is in the skin. Again, I'm just roughly chopping this. And I'm going to throw it in my jar. So I have about 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger, 2 cups of non-chlorinated or distilled water. And now I have my white sugar. You can do this with honey also, but you definitely have to have a sugar. So like no date sugars or Splendors or Stevias or anything. 2 tablespoons of, I'm using white sugar. Again, the fermentation, y'all, excuse Thor with his happy toy. Y'all know what time it is around here. And then I'm going to mix this a little bit. And I'm going to put a paper towel over it. I do set my lid over it so my paper towel will stay. And I'll let this sit on the counter for 24 hours. Now, for the next 5 to 7 days, depending on how warm it is in your house, you want to feed this every 24 hours for the next 5 to 7 days. 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger, 1 tablespoon of sugar. 5 to 7 days. On the last day, whether it's the 5th or the 7th day, once you feed them, go ahead, put your top on them and set them in the refrigerator. I give mine about 3 to 5 days. Once it's in the refrigerator, I don't feed it anymore while it's in there. I give it 3 to 5 days and then I'll pop the top to see what it's doing. Now, I do feed my ginger bug while it's in the refrigerator, but I feed it like once a month or so. And I feed it of some ginger and some sugar, like 2 tablespoons of each, at least once a month, every 6 weeks or so. And then your ginger bug will keep living. Now, the next video, so this is why it's important to make sure you are following or subscribed. I'll put out another video of how I make soda. I will run to the store today and get me a pineapple, and maybe I'll just make ginger ale. It's supposed to be cold. Maybe I'll make ginger ale. We'll see. But today I'll go ahead and start making soda and film that for you all so you can see how you use your ginger bug to make soda. But don't forget to feed your ginger bug. I'll show you what he look like. Alright, so here I have my bugs. And this one, let's see. I'm trying to get some of the settlement off the bottom. But this one I made with the white sugar. See if you can hear it. It's fizzy. It's sizzling. That's what it's supposed to do. So we'll use him to make our sodas later today. This one I made with Carbonated sugar. Now, when you open these things, sometimes you want to be slow because you want to make sure it ain't going to overflow. But sizzling. Good to go. Now, I don't know how often I'll use this. Like if I make root beer, I will use this because I use molasses anyway in my root beer. But I probably won't use this for like ginger ale or even pineapple hibiscus. But today, we're going to use bubble to make soda. Well, you'll catch that in a later video. So, let me know again. Are y'all making homemade sodas? Are you going to try this ginger bug recipe? Don't beat yourself up too bad about things because if it doesn't work the first time, we're going to try it again. So, never give up. You got this. I have confidence in you that you can do this. It's so simple. Just don't overthink it. So, thank y'all for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Meanwhile, don't let nobody steal your joy.